This time on Warlords, Puck brings out the unoriginal but mostly effective Blob Army. And Jake thinks neat mechanized humans are way better. Warhammer 40,000, like you've possibly seen before. This is Warlords Battle Reports. Puck loves his Imperial Guard, and there seems to be a lot of love in his army. His strategy for the game.
I think he's going to underestimate my infantry. When he charges forward, I'm going to try and catch him off guard with a charge of my own before he can charge me.
Jake brings out his Mech army.
I think my best strategy is to try to take out the big stuff first and get into combat as quickly as possible. I think my couple of units of Dragoons are really going to be able to charge up there quickly.
Turn 1. The Vindicare assassin fires across the board and blows up a Medusa tank. This explosion wipes out 9 IG from the last cannon Blob and 3 last cannon units. Next, one of Jake's Dunecrawler squads targets and destroys the last Medusa tank. The exploding tank kills 3 autocannon units and causes 1 wound on the company commander. In Puck's turn, he targets the Skitarii Vanguard and wipes out the whole unit with his Wyvern tanks. Puck then launches a cannon shot from one of his heavy artillery carriages, knocking out an Iron Strider Dragoon, also known as Chicken Walkers. A second walker is cut off at the knees by last cannon fire. In the most devastating blow of the turn, Jake's Cataphren destroyers are severely wounded by the second artillery tank. But it's the failed leadership test that is this unit's undoing. The whole unit runs off the board. Turn 2. After seeing his unit take so many hits from the Wyvern, Jake targets them with his Dunecrawler, causing damage but unable to destroy them. His Icarus Dunecrawler targets the company command squad and knocks out 2, while his Castellan robots shoot the same squad and kill 2 more. Puck turns his autocannon Blob towards the Skitarii Rangers and eviscerates them. His Wyvern tank then causes 10 wounds on Jake's Warlord, the Tech Priest Dominus, but to no avail, Jake saves them all. Turn 3. The Dunecrawlers again show their power. This time the neutron laser launches a devastating blow, destroying 1 Wyvern tank and damaging the other. Chicken Walkers charge the last cannon Blob and kill 7 guardsmen and 1 sergeant. The carnage knocks the Blob back too far to be able to attack back. The other Blob loses 4 due to the powerful Castellan robots. Puck is up next, and his Vendetta arrives and targets the deadly Dunecrawlers, destroying 1, while his artillery knocks out another one. The second squad of destroyers falls under the heavy barrage of Wyvern fire. The big bad crack grenade is effective for both Blobs. The autocannon Blob takes out a robot, and the last cannon Blob kills 2 Iron Striders. The Blobs are officially locked in hand-to-hand, and are now protected from being shot from distant foes.
With accurate shooting from both of my artillery units, I've been able to decimate the rest of his army. The timely entry of my Vendetta took out his Onager, and I think I'm in a pretty good spot right now.
I need to put my Dunecrawler and my Dominus on a couple of objectives and just make sure that they sit there. If they happen to die while they're sitting there, then I'm going to have a pretty big problem. And that Vendetta needs to go away.
Turn 4. The momentum continues to swing in the direction of the IG. During Jake's turn, the last cannon Blob chops down the last walker, and the other Blob finishes off the last Castellan robot. The Datasmith, who was attached to the robots, attacks the Blob. The Commissar emerges from the ranks of the guard, and the 2 foes die with simultaneous punches to the face. During Puck's turn, Jake loses his Vindicare assassin to the old exploding objective. Puck's Vendetta continues to be effective, mowing down another Dunecrawler. The last cannon Blob launches 23 lasgun shots at Jake's Warlord, but again, no harm is done. The Wyvern tanks, though, do their part and cause 1 wound on the Warlord. Turn 5. Dominus shoots and kills 1 guardsman. He then charges into assault, killing 1 more, before taking a wound himself. In the back half of the turn, Dominus takes another wound, and with Jake having no other AdMech units left, and no reason to continue, the game is called. The mass human wave knocks out the AdMechs, granting Puck a 7-1 win.
Yeah, it was a good win against an unknown opponent and an unknown army. I achieved all objectives that I needed to do, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to take this list now to the Midwest Conquest in KC.
Make sure you like our Facebook page and visit our website, warlordsbattlereports.com. Thanks for watching.